Morning all. Something a little bit different today. We're into August now and garden's coming along fine, but we bought a little toy, or I bought a little toy, so bear with. So there we have my very first pizza oven. It's gas powered because can't really run charcoal underneath the canopy here, so gone for a gas one. And there's the regulator. It didn't take a lot of putting together. All I've had to do is put the handle on. That's a spare screw. The burner part, which is here, just put that top out. It's quite heavy though, and it sits in the back like that, with that screw down there going into that hole. And because of its weight, it does tend to dangle down quite a bit and come away from the top, so I'm thinking I might well put a couple of nuts and bolts in there and strengthen that up a bit, but it might also need some support at the bottom. So like I say, not a lot to put together. I've had to put the handle on the, what do they call it, a peel? Yeah, I think so. That's for putting your pizza in, and obviously the cooking plate just slides in. Comes with a temperature gauge, fold down legs, and that's the make. So I'm going to finish putting it together. What I've got to do this morning is put the burner in place and connect up the gas and just check them, make sure that the burner's working properly, and then I can get rid of all this packaging, because I'll be happy that it's not going to be sent back. So if this all goes to plan, next weekend we're going to have a bit of a pizza cook up, but obviously got to get it working right first. So, and what I'll do now, quick, very brief look around the garden, see what the colour's doing. So starting off with tomatoes, doing well. We've started consuming. Yes, they are starting to turn ripe, and they taste absolutely wonderful. So colour wise, hanging baskets, the fuchsias were a bit disappointed with. Hanging fuchsias, probably won't get that sort again. We've had a bit of a clear out in here and put some cyclamen in just to fill up some of the spaces, and but everything else is just sort of ticking along really. Raspberries are finished, so we will need to trim them down, prune them up, so that they can shoot up next year. Plenty of sporadic colour here and there. Now these sunflowers are not quite out, hoping they will be very soon. And this has got a lovely scent to it. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it's really lemony, very lemony, citrusy. Plenty of colour, lots of colour. Now I've got a sweet pepper here, and they're all coming along quite nicely, but they're not red yet. Not sure whether they're supposed to go red. Lobelia, seen better days now. I can see areas of it that are starting to die off. Popping around the front, still getting some flowers in these original hanging baskets, which is really good. They've lasted so well. A bit more lobelia. So, oh, look at that lot, eh? So that's Rudbeckia, and I love it. Hydrangea, a noisy dog or two. So popping around here, Linneas, I think these are Linneas. I thought they were sunflowers, but they're not. Unfortunately, something's decimated these sunflowers. Don't think they're going to come to anything now, but I have given them plenty of water to give them a good fighting chance. And these are starting to, thought we'd seen the end of these, but they're actually coming back with some fresh flowers now. Maybe the water or the rain that we had in the last couple of weeks has made a bit of a difference. Some things have died, others have kept going. So we've had a good spell with the, oh, what are they called? Yeah, so these are hollyhocks, that's what they are. They grow very tall, bees love them, as you can see. And they've just become too tall for their own good. I mean, that one over there is probably six foot high. But fuchsias still hanging on in there. But, and then coming out the front here, if you remember the last video I did, there wasn't a lot of flower, but now it's all changed, and there's plenty of colour. Yeah. Alright, so back on with the new toy. So we're just taking these screws out, and these support the burner. Well, they don't really support it very much. So the burner is going to go in like that, and then screwed in either side. But you can see the gap there, and that's still there when I screwed it in. So I'm going to put some extra screw holes in there, but I want to check that this burner is going to light and everything's going to work before I do any modifications. Okay, so now you can see just how much that wobbles around, and it should be improved if I put a couple of bolts in there, and it'll be improved even more if I can support it underneath. But for now, let's just get the gas connected up and see if it works. So the regulator that comes is for a quick release, and my gas doesn't have a quick release, it's just a standard. So I have this regulator off of an old barbecue. I'm going to use this one. They're both rated the same, 37 millibar, and that's also 37 millibar. So instead of using that, I'm going to take this one off of here and put it on the new line. So I've got the regulator on. Pays to just warm the end of the pipe up in a bit of boiling water, so it expands and makes the rubber a bit more pliable. So we'll just do that Jubilee clip up and we can put it all together. So we're going to connect the regulator onto the gas. Now always remember, on these type of cylinders, that is a left-hand thread. You just make sure there's nothing in there that's going to stop it from sealing up. So don't know how easy this is to do with one hand. Yeah, what's going on? The other end is going to go up to the back of the burner. Let's go get a spanner for that. So yeah, I was doing something wrong. I had to hold this in and turn it at the same time, and now you can see flame. So does that make a difference if I hold it down there? Not really. Don't think that's going to make a lot of difference, but I still don't like the way it moves up and down. But temperature's coming up. Yeah. Have to wait till tea time tonight before we can test it. So it's all connected. It's ticking over on low, and already we're up to 150 centigrade, 300 Fahrenheit, and rising. Yeah, it works. So a couple of little modifications, and we've put it on a stone base. It's just a slab. It should protect the tabletop from any heat, seeing as these do go quite hot. Now I'm trying to make this more secure, so what I thought I would do, I found these pieces of chrome. You slide one up in there, either side, one there, and should steady it up quite a bit. So what I've done is increase the surface area of the bolt or screw head just by putting a washer there either side. They're not identical washers, but they've actually got much more of a contact area now around there. And I found a little piece of steel that's going to act as a little leg, and that's going to come out there, and now that feels rock solid without doing any damage or drilling holes around the burner. So we're going to see how that goes. Test it out later. Okay, day 2. Now this is a completely homemade pizza dough from a Jamie Oliver recipe, and this is Mum's first one up. I've done 3 of these, So if this one goes wrong, I've got a chance to rectify my problems. Okay, so temperature wise 370, just about 370. It's been warming up for about 15-20 minutes now, so I'm trying to get the base, the stone, nice and hot, so as soon as I put the pizza on, it should crisp up. Fingers crossed. Okay, so it's on. I just hope the stone is hot enough. So this one's just gone in. This is the third one tonight, and I really don't want to eat any more pizza till next Saturday. So this is so much more successful than last night, using my own dough, and it's pretty tasty. So I'm quite happy with this, but am I going to be able to make enough dough pizza bases for everybody? That's going to be really hard work. Well, I'm quite happy with mine. Looks alright.
Trying to do it by hand.
So, Mum says nobody will want mine because I don't know if you can see, but it tastes so good. Oh, God almighty.
Yeah, exaggerating.
I've never tasted a pizza like it. It's brilliant.